Okay, I've been asked to review the Creality Wi-Fi box. That's this nice little thing here. It's very easy to set up. Simply take it out of the box with all the wire adapters and everything and plug it in, and then you run through an app on your phone called Creality Cloud. The box contains everything you need except for two items. One is a formatted SD card that goes into the slot over here, and the other one is a 2.1 amp power brick to run the USB power, which is located on the back of this device. I'll flip it around for you. There's an Ethernet RJ45 connector. It looks like you can do up to 2 printers off this box. And you run a USB from there all the way around and plugs into the front of your machine. If you have a machine that does not use the USB-C connector, you do need to use the small adapter that comes with the device. And then the other USB that came in the box gets plugged in to the small side, and that gets run to a power brick. Once you've done all that, then you're going to attempt to connect through the Creality Cloud server, and you configure the box. Once you get the app installed, it's going to ask you to scan a QR code. That QR code is located right here on the bottom. I know my thumb is in the way. The reason for that is that QR code is unique to this box, and if you would stop your video and try to scan that without my thumb there, you would have access to my printer. So just so you see, that's where that QR code lives. Once you've done that, you register it onto your current network. It's very straightforward. It asks you to direct connect to the device first on its broadcasting Wi-Fi. You configure it with the information to go to your private Wi-Fi. Once you do that, then you can name it. I named mine Ender 3 Pro. No spaces. The program does not like spaces in its names. And then you can choose a bunch of files and models that are available on the system, and make sure you choose the right one for your printer. I'm obviously using an Ender 3 Pro, so I made sure I had my Ender 3. As you'll notice, it is currently using the sliced model information, and it's starting to heat my bed and my nozzle up, and here in just a moment we should be able to get a benchy. So in just a moment here, let's see if we can get this going. And it looks like we're going to take a few moments. I'm going to pause it here, and we'll come back once we have our benchy. Okay folks, it's been about 2.5 hours, and as you can see, I have a completed benchy. There's one massive string going on there, and that I believe is based on the temperature of the sliced image from the Creality Cloud's website. It looks pretty good as a benchy. There's a little bit of stringing in there. Again, I think that's temperature based. Looked around, everything looked good. It's been noted by several reviewers. If you notice, that purge line is well into the line of the build plate. I normally get my purge line right about where you see my finger. So it's probably a good 20 millimeters past where it should be. It's been noted that hopefully Creality will be fixing that. All in all, I'm pretty happy with the way this looks. A couple other things while I was waiting the 2 hours to get my print. As you can see, there's only a yellow blinky light. There are no other lights going on, although there are 3 other holes there, and I don't know why they're there if we're not going to get any imaging off of them or any data. This device also only works on the 2.4 gigahertz bandwidth. It cannot do the 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. So if you're looking to do super high speed with the newer AC internet protocols for Wi-Fi, this box can't do that. All in all, it's a great little box. It's pretty teeny tiny. You can see that's a micro screwdriver sitting right in front of it. One of the claims of fame is that it is portable, which I would have to agree with. So if you're taking this to a maker's fair or something like that, this would be a great option for you. I have in the past used an Octoprint. As you can see, that's sitting right here. That box and my Octoprint are probably about the same size. So it's pretty small, pretty great. If you're not looking to spend the money for the Octoprint, but you want to do Wi-Fi, definitely worth the investment.